Gaethje glove controversy.
Yeah, I didn't feed too much into it, but so explain that to me exactly.
So basically, right, there's some lore here. Onyx, right? You know the glove stuff, the current glove situation with the UFC, right?
Sure.
Right. I don't need to explain that part. Justin Gaethje's coach, he has a glove that he created called Onyx.
Okay.
Okay, so these gloves are
Right.
supposed to help prevent eye pokes, and I think also they prevent more cuts, right? So the issue with the UFC and its gloves has been going on for a while. Before this last year, before even 2 years ago, it's been going on for probably a decade now, right? Where there's been
Right.
this thing of like a talk of changing it. And in that process, along the way, Justin Gaethje's coach was in talks with the UFC to sign a deal for new gloves. This might have been around 10 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. That deal never happened because what the UFC was offering him, he didn't want to accept. He wanted like the rights to the gloves, or he wanted more money. So financially, they didn't work it out. Fast forward to last week, right? In an embedded episode or something like that, the brand that they turned down the deal with was blurred out on the embedded because
Okay. I didn't know all that.
Gaethje was training in his gym, and he has bags all with his brand Onyx, and I guess they blurred out the logo. So people are suspecting,
Mm.
right, that Gaethje was a little bit petty and wiped off the logo of the UFC gloves backstage before he fought as like a retaliation.
No, okay, okay. I can that okay, I can follow that.
And hey, the logo comes off one glove, okay, all right, it came off of one, but it came off of
Of
two.
both? Right, right. That makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah,
That's not too much of a conspiracy theory.
not too much, but Hunter Campbell, he came
The
out.
things align.
It aligns. But Hunter Campbell came out and said that basically they just came off while he was warming up, and Justin didn't want to change the gloves. So that's the
All right.
story. We can't say much, but that's the conspiracy. If you want to believe it, believe it. If not, don't.
He won.
Two things. Gaethje after the press conference, he was like, he was like, no, that's what it is. It just came off during warm ups. But because I watch everything, right? In media day, something Gaethje said that stuck out to me is he was like, I didn't get to where I am by not being petty. I'm one of the most petty people you'll ever
I do
meet.
remember. I do remember him saying that. Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like, okay, you're one of the most petty people you'll ever meet. That's a petty move. And I don't blame him though. Be loyal to your coach. I don't hate it.
Yeah. Do you think that he deserves a title shot?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I
I
think
don't.
maybe if you get another win, another good. Like if you would have knocked him out, I would have been like, ooh. But I think you need another like, you need a dominating win.